Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of seeing this face, you're definitely welcome. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, share with your friends if you want to, but most importantly, I think the most important thing is for you to subscribe. And if you're just seeing this face for the first time, my name is Maryann Okonkwo. On this channel, I make videos ranging from beauty, lifestyle, and vlogs. Very recently, I've started incorporating YouTube growth tips as well as business videos. So if those are videos that areas you're interested in, then consider subscribing to this channel. What are you waiting for? Click the links below in the description box to catch up on all these videos and also subscribe to my channel. So today's video is actually an interesting one and it's under my business videos. I just thought it was nice. It would be a good idea to share with you guys how I created and built and customized my Shopify store. And just so you guys know, Shopify is currently running a 90 days free trial, so make sure to jump on it. Usually they give 14 days, so compare that, 14 days, 90 days. So with 3 months, you get to really familiarize yourself with your store and you'll get to customize your store better before, you know, making it go live and then deciding on what plan you want to go for. So with that said, this video is going to be a very educative and informative one. So I advise that you continue watching this video. Make sure to watch this video to the end. And if you find the video helpful at any point, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Also leave a comment down below if you have any questions after watching this. I'll be happy to assist you guys. So without any further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So today we're going to be talking about Shopify. Shopify is one of the world's biggest e-commerce. And see, before I continue, I wasn't paid to do this. I'm just doing this based on my experience and then just letting you guys know how good it has been, you know, so far. I'm not affiliated to Shopify yet, but I, you know, just thought it would be nice for you guys to know, especially if you're just setting up your Shopify store. So just so you guys know, so that when I'm talking, you won't be like, Maryann is advertising for them, they're paying her, they're not paying me. Let's talk about Shopify for a bit. Shopify is an e-commerce store. If you don't know, it's like your Wix store, it's like your Equid, it's like your Squarespace. There are so many of them like that, but Shopify seems to be the most popular one, and there's a reason for that, because it has so many good features. So compared with Big Cartel is actually more affordable than Shopify in terms of its monthly plan. So on Big Cartel, you get to pay 9.99 cents every month, but that allows you to upload only 5 products. So if you're just starting out and you have just 4 products, then that's fine. You can go with Big Cartel anyway and just like upload your 4 products. But there's another thing, you can only upload 1 picture per item for the 5 products on Big Cartel. So that's where it becomes a bit, but then they're giving you the platform at a steal, which is 9.99 cents. So that's not really a big deal. But if you want something that comes, and then with Big Cartel, yeah, you have to buy like all this. If you want to install like all these features where when people come to your website for the first time, there's a contact form that they fill, or you want to do like a sale or something, you have to install all those apps and they cost money. However, on Shopify, most of their apps are free. Most of the apps that you need to run your business are free, and you pay, like, there are so many plans, but the cheapest is 9.99 cents, but that only gives you the buy button. But that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be starting off from their basic plan all the way to their advanced plan. So yeah, now that we know what Shopify is about and we've compared it briefly to other websites as well as Big Cartel. I haven't used other websites. I did try to set up my Big Cartel, but after like watching all the reviews and what's not, and a lot of people seem to love Shopify, I was like, they're doing 90 days free trial, so that's a steal. That saves me paying about $30 for 3 months. So that's definitely a steal for me. So now let's talk about the available plans. I already told you that there's a cheaper one that is 9.99 cents, but that allows you to only use their buy button. You don't technically have a store. I don't know how that works, so you can read up on that, but I'm just going to be starting off from the basic plan. The basic Shopify plan costs $29 every month plus 2.9%. So it costs $29 per month, right? That's their basic plan. So for every transaction that goes on your site, they charge you 2.9% plus 30 cents. So that's approximately, for me, I would say $1 and a few cents, which is fine actually. So you can look for ways to incorporate that maybe in your shipping costs or in the price of your product, so it doesn't affect your bottom line or your margin. So that's not really a huge problem. When I heard 2.9 plus 30 cents, it sounded like a big figure. I think it becomes a problem when you start making like sales and whatnot, but then start making like your monthly income is starts becoming like very huge, like $100 or $200 every month. There's a special plan for you where that cost is reduced, so don't worry about it. So it's not really a big money like that. I mean, all money is big money, but still it's not as scary. I actually thought I'll be paying like maybe half of my sale fee for that, but it just turned out to be like $1 and a few cents, so which is fine by me. So they charge you 2.9% plus 30 cents for every transaction that you run for every sale on your page. So that's if you're using Shopify payments. But then if you decide to, we'll be talking about that briefly, we'll be talking about that later on in the video, but let's just focus so I don't confuse you guys. Let's just talk about the plan. So we have the basic plan, which costs $29 every month. We have the Shopify plan, which costs $79. I have my book here, costs $79 per month. And then advanced Shopify plan, which costs $299 per month. And finally, there's the plus plan, starts about $2,000 per month. And of course, just feel free to pick one that works for you. So then let's talk about their payments. Shopify payments, for you to receive payments on the sale of your products, there are several ways you can do it. You can either do Shopify payments, which is transaction free. However, they charge you 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. So that's just so you know. I think it's normal. Do you understand? So it's just like when you're using PayPal for your business, they'll charge you 3.9% plus 30 cents. That's their transaction fee. So Shopify also has like a transaction fee, which is 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. So they won't charge you if you don't make any sale. It's when you make a sale that they will charge you the amount. The amount that you'd be paying every month, aside from that, is $29 every monthly. That's if you go with the basic plan. For the Shopify plan, which costs $79 per month, they charge 2.6. This is for Shopify payments. As I said, there are different payment methods, so you can choose to accept payments via Shopify payments, via PayPal, and third-party payment providers like 2Checkout, Authorized Net, and so many others like that. So just go through. They have a list in that button, in that menu. So once you click that, it's going to take you to all the available payment providers. And when you click on their or search them on Google, it's going to tell you in countries where they are available and how much they charge per transaction. So yeah, just letting you guys know the various payment methods that are available. Then Shopify payment and Shopify plan, which costs $79 per month, they charge 2.6% plus 30 cents per transaction. I'm going to leave a screenshot on the screen so you can understand what I'm talking about. And for advanced Shopify plan, which costs $299 per month, they charge 2.4% plus 30 cents per transaction. Then plus plan, which starts around $2,000 per month, they charge 2.15% per transaction. So there's no cents for this one. Do you understand? So what you would notice is as your monthly fee increases, your transaction fee reduces. So it's like opposite each other. So that's that. However, with all this, depending on your business income, revenue, monthly revenue, you are free to choose any one that you want to. But if you're just starting out, the most popular plan is the basic Shopify plan, which costs $29 per month, along with 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. So as I said again, that shouldn't be an issue. Don't be scared. You can just calculate what that will be for per product and then put it in your shipping cost or the cost for the product, and your margin would not be affected. If you choose to use other payment providers like PayPal and the ones that I mentioned before, 2Checkout, Authorized Net, and the others, they will charge you 2% per transaction, aside from what the payment provider will charge you. So say you're using 2Checkout charges, I think, 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. You will still pay Shopify their 2% per transaction. So say you're selling a lash for $14. Let me calculate that. So $14 times 2.9% is 0.029. So that's times 0.029 is equals to 0.4. So you'll be paying them 4 cents for $14 lash. That's 2.9. So that's 2.9 is 0.4. So we're going to add plus 0.30 cents. That's 0.7. So it's not even up to $1 yet. Then so that's 0.7. Note that somewhere. So this is it here. 0.703. Now what is 14% times the 2% that Shopify will charge you? 2% is 0.02. So that's 0.02. That's 0.28 plus 0.706 is equals to, it's still not up to $1. So you see what I'm saying? You can definitely approximate this to $1 and include it in your shipping cost. Generally, shipping in the US within your area should cost from $2.98 to $4 approximately. So, and the universal shipping cost for US is like $5. So that means you have an extra $1 to cover this cost. So yeah, you're good. So this is what you'll be paying if you use like a third-party application. Let me tell you guys, Shopify doesn't accept, like, you can't sell hair on Shopify. Like, you can't accept payments for hair extensions via Shopify payments. I don't know if you guys understand. So you have to use a third-party payment provider like 2Check. So 2Check will charge you 2.9% plus 30 cents, right, for selling hair. And then Shopify will still charge you 2%. So in total, you'll be paying, let me see, 2 plus 2.9, that's 4.9%. So you'll be paying 4.9% plus 30 cents per transaction for your hair extensions. Again, Shopify does not accept payments for hair extensions. So if you're using Shopify to sell hair, make sure to use a third-party provider, a third-party payment provider. But for someone like me, I'm selling lashes and I'm selling hair. They accept payment for lashes. They don't accept payment for hair. I'm a bit stuck because now for lashes, where I'll be making more margin, if I wasn't paying the extra 2%, I'll be losing extra 2%. But as I said, it's not a lot. It's approximately like $1 and a few cents, and you can definitely push this under your shipping cost or the cost for your products. And that's with the plan. So I think I've basically said a lot about that. Now, for why you guys are here, I'm going to share my screen so that we can create a Shopify store from scratch. So I'm not going to be going into detail. I'm just going to be showing you guys the basic thing and then show you guys my store and what I did. So I'm just going to press Command Shift +5 to screen record, and if you're just starting out, if you don't already have it, because I already have a store, but I'm just showing you guys, like, if you want to create a store. So you go to shopify.com, right? Hopefully it doesn't take me to my own page. So this is what you're going to see, right? Let me increase it a bit. So this is what you're going to see. What you then want to do is create start free trial, tap free. Oh, it's back to 14 days. Sorry guys, my bad. I thought it was 90 days because I'm currently on a 90 days free trial. I'm so sorry, but I used to mention it when I was uploading my business videos that they were doing a 90 days free trial. So right now it's back to 14 days trial. Let me tell Runke. 90 days is no longer available. It's back to 14 days free trial. So you want to put in your email, your password, and your store name. So once you create a store, it's going to ask you a couple of questions to impute your monthly revenue. I know that you haven't started your business, but it's just good to have an idea how much you're going to be making per month and just impute it. So password, let's just pick a random password. Store name, let's say Minks and Mains. Okay, so but first, before you create your store, you want to find out if the name you're using is available on like the government website. So you don't go ahead and create a website and you find out that somebody is already using that name. So you can do this by simply going to your government. I'm going to leave a link down below so you can also check just to make sure that your name is available, even though you're not ready to like sign up yet. So yeah, it's creating seat site, we're creating your store. So it's going to ask you a couple of questions like this. Are you already selling? You say I'm not selling yet. Do you have something to sell? Yes, I have a product and I'll be ready to launch in a few days. What's your current revenue? You can put $0 just starting out. Which industry are you operating in? Of course, it's beauty. Are you setting up a store for a client? So you can choose that if you're setting up a client's store. Next, it's going to ask you for your name. You can like put any name you want. So I'm just going to use my fiance's name. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. So this is how your page is going to look like. It's going to tell you your trial just started, which is good. 14 days trial. I feel bad for those that are just registering now. You should have taken advantage of the 90 days free trial. So yeah, your trial just started. Get ready to sell online. So you can, I don't think you can add your product. You need to select a plan. So it's at this page you get stocks. But I think one thing you can do before putting your payment detail is to go to your themes and select a theme. So this is what it's going to look like. So you click customize if you want to use debut, but I don't like debut because it's too serious. Okay, so what you want to do is you can buy some themes if you want, or you can explore free themes. So Shopify has free themes that you can use. So these are all the free ones. Select any one that works for you. So you can click it and just to see how it looks like, you know, and see if it's something, if it works for what you want. But basically you should have an idea of how you want your website to look. But I think the most popular one and the one I use is Broccoli. So I'm going to just add to theme library and use this instead. I like this one because once a visitor clicks on your page, the first thing they see is a picture. So I find that really nice. And yeah, so I'm just gonna, it's loading, it's gonna take a few seconds, and then the customize button will be active. Oh yeah, so it's active now. So I'm gonna customize it. And so one thing you want to do here, it happened to me, so I don't want that to happen to you. Before you do anything, duplicate it, or you know, not before you do anything here. When you start, so say you've done like what you want to do, just click action and duplicate. So it's going to create a version just in case you made a mistake somewhere, because I was messing with some codes and then it messed up like the whole page and I didn't have a duplicate. So what I now had to do was now start the whole design from afresh, and trust me, it's draining. Thankfully all the menus were already like separate, so I didn't have to type all those things back, but it just saves you a lot of work. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and click customize. So yeah, customize comes up and this is what you're going to see. So mix and mains, this is actually a really nice name. Okay, so at this side you're going to see header refers to this image here. So you can change the image. If you have a logo, you can put that here. You can change what is written here. If you want like a different footer or something, you just put it there. Then you can put an announcement. Say you want to announce something, or due to COVID this, you will not be shipping to so you can put that here. You can also put a link. You can also put a link to, you know, whatever you want to put there. So say if announcements, or maybe if you're selling a particular collection at a discount, so you put the information here and put the link here. So you just go and select the page or the product, and once people click on that, it becomes active. Right now it's not active because there's no link to it, and that's what header does. Next, you want to select your slideshow. I really like this function. Yeah, you can use just one slideshow, you can add more. So you add more by basically clicking this, and then it just adds by itself. You can see there's the third one here. So once you want to edit it, you start with the first slider, you select image. You can upload images or use the free one. So let me use this one. I hope it uploads. Taking a few seconds, but it's definitely going to open. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like. So you just tap on the first slide and you see how it looks. Oh, this is actually really nice. So this is our banner. So you can add more, or you just, you know. So this, I'm good with this first image. So you want to edit the second one. You can do the same thing. You just go to the second one, second slide here, select image. You can use their free images. So let's say I'm working, you know, just look for the category. So mine is beauty, so they have several. Let me just use one image from here. So I'm just going to select this. Yeah. And for the subsequent ones, I don't like having like any text on them, but let's start with the first one. Yeah, so this is the first slide. We'll go back to this and you're going to see a bunch of options. So you can reduce the opacity. Let me go back, let me so you can see what we're doing. So you can reduce it, you can increase it. Okay, then center, you want to put it at the left hand side. Let me delete all these ones because like it's giving me issues. Because it just keeps moving loud. Okay, so now we have just one image and we can do what we want to do. So you can align it, move it to the left. You can see that it moved to the left. You can put it at the center, you can put it the right hand side, but it's always better to just put it at the center. I'll advise not messing with anything here, just change what you can change. So hero banner can be your logo name, so you can say this would be Minks and Mings. Then an introduction would be welcome to, and that's that. Then shop now button, you have to pick a button. So once you click that, you just select products, because that's where like all the products, you select all products because that's where you want the shop now to go to, and that's that. So let's go back. So we have a slideshow. Rich text is this. I usually would just take this out because, or maybe leave it. So I'm going to take out collection because I don't have any collection I'm selling. So the same thing with featured feed products I can leave. You can always add it back by clicking add section, and then it shows you like a bunch of all this stuff. So rich text, you could change it to about your website. So maybe welcome to our website, and then here you want to put like the name of your just describe what you're going to be selling. So at this point I'm going to go and show you guys what I did for my own website, because we've already created it now. So let me show you what it looks like here. So I have a slideshow, I have rich text, I have shop our products, and then I have MVP lash bundles. This is actually a collection. The section is called collection, but I just changed the name. The same thing here, and of course I have newsletter for those that want to subscribe. So this also comes up when you like on that area. So those are the major sections you want to have if you're starting out. Then themes, yeah, this is where you change like the general color and typography. So you can change the color. Me, I liked my brand colors are black and white, so I made sure to change everything to black and white when necessary. If the background is black, the text has to be white. If the background is white, the text has to be black. So for the general background of my website, I didn't want it to be black because I don't think I don't like black websites. Okay, so yeah, typography, I made sure to use a consistent typography. Aveni Next is like my go-to font, so you can also access like other fonts if you want. You can change the sizes and whatnot. Okay, so that's that with customizing your page. Next, you want to familiarize yourself with your settings. So for settings, you have general. Here it's going to ask you for general information like your name and location and whatnot. Then for payment, this is what I talked about earlier, where I mentioned that how you accept payment. So if you're accepting payment through Shopify payment, the credit card rate here is 2.9 plus 30 cents, Transaction fee is free, and then you also input your payout bank. What payment options are, you can also put PayPal, but PayPal is stressing me out, so I'm not using PayPal. There's also Amazon Pay, and then third party providers. So if you choose to go with this, they're going to show you a bunch of like third party payment providers that you can definitely check out. I think if I'm going to use, because I sell hair and Shopify payment doesn't support hair, so I'm most likely going to use to checkout, because the transaction fee is actually, I think, one of the lowest, 2.9. I mean, it's the same thing, but still, yeah, I just prefer to go with that. On one thing you also want to know is, with these other alternative third-party providers, there are some that require monthly payments, which is why I like to check out. To check out only charges you for each successful transaction, so they don't charge you monthly like how authorized.net would. So yeah, that's with payment. Another thing you want to set up is checkout. Make sure that it's working properly. Before you go live, I recommend that you do like a test run. Just pretend like you're ordering something and just see if it works, but make sure that your page, your website is on test mode. So style, you want to customize it, you can do that. I always leave these accounts are optional, because me personally, when I go to people's websites, I don't like being forced to create an account. So, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with me on that as well. So to check out, customer can only check out using email. So this is good because you're getting people's email to send like sale notifications and whatnot to them. So this should be the go. Then to receive shipping updates, of course. Then full name, require first name and last name. This is very important for shipping purposes, because you want to address it to the person, that especially if when you're doing like your thank you notes and whatnot. Company's name hidden. I don't know why that's hidden, but I just left it like that. I literally didn't change anything here. I just left it as it came. The only thing I did change was fulfillment. Do not automatically fulfill any order. So I think it was originally on automatically fulfill the orders line item. So I just need to do not. I don't know what difference it is yet, but I figured, so when you don't do it automatically, you go in and do it yourself. If you want to use like a third party app to fulfill your orders and to get shipping labels at a really lower price than Shopify labels, then you can definitely put that. Email marketing, show a sign up option at checkout. Anyone who abandons carts, so automatically send abandoned cart checkout emails. You can also do this with Shopify without even installing an app, but I have an app so for that, so that's good. We're gonna go back, and then taxi, shipping and delivery, notification, gift cards, all these ones I really didn't change much. Plan and permission, this is where you're going to select what plan you want to do, you want to use for your store. And please note that you need to set this up before you can have access to most of the features on Shopify, but you can customize your page and I think add products without like using the free trial, without purchasing a plan yet, which is what I did. So I only put in my card details when I was sure that everything was good, and I literally had like very little to do. Store languages, then there's also billing. Where do you want them to bill you? Now you can also use your Shopify balance to pay your monthly fee, but I'd rather just pay it like directly so I don't mess with my figures. So yeah, then legal purposes, this is where you can manage your legal pages like policies and whatnot. And for policy, Shopify has its own Shopify policy template that you can just take from, but I created mine, so you can use this, but I have my own personal one that I use, which is this one. So yeah, but I just left with privacy because privacy is universal. I use the Shopify privacy templates, and yeah, that's with settings. So you go to home. This is order is where you see like people's like orders that you need to fulfill, people that ordered from you and whatnot. Then drafts, if you want to create like orders yourself. Then here you have your dashboard, just to kind of like show you an overview of your channel, of your website performance. And then marketing, here you can install like your, what is it called, your Pinterest, your Instagram. And then one thing I like about Shopify is that it has like short bites content like this that tells you how to do things better. So that's one thing I really like. Discounts, here you can create discounts, so I don't want to show you guys that because again that's private. Then these are must-have apps that I recommend. Address validator, this saves you a lot of confusion during shipping, especially people putting wrong addresses. Even sometimes they don't do it deliberately, it's just maybe they forgot or something. So this address validator, when they're typing their emails, it will automatically like give them options, and if it gives you an option, that means that option, so it helps you validate, it helps customers validate their addresses. So I mean, all addresses are supposed to be on Google, so that's what that is for. Advanced product description, it helps you. So I don't think Shopify allows you to describe your product, but with this you can describe your product. Then affiliating, this is an affiliate marketing tool. I haven't used it yet, but I want to use it for my PR packages and whatnot. Then benchmark hero, this just basically tells you how your website is performing and whatnot. Again, you don't really need this one because since Shopify already gives you, but I think the detail this one gives you is like a lot. Then conversion plus, this is to convert naira to dollar or dollar to naira depending on how you want to view, a customer wants to view your website. Then currency HQ is the same thing. Free persistent cart app, this is to send emails to everybody that abandoned their cart, telling them, oh, maybe you can give them like a discount or something if you want. This is email marketing. I really love this app, it's very powerful. Klaviyo email marketing for Shopify. These apps are free, they're free to install, but if you want to like upgrade, you can of course do that. Then free ship, pirate ship is what I use for my shipping, like shipping packages. Then Privy, I haven't used this before because I already use Klaviyo, which does like a fantastic job, but I just signed up as well. Product reviews, people can leave reviews on your product after purchasing and whatnot. And there's push out web notifications, so when people go to your website for the very first time, they're going to get like a notification to allow them get like cookie collection, so to say. The quick announcement bar, I think I deleted this. I don't know why it's still showing here because Shopify already has one. I think that works great for me. Quick announcement bar, I think one thing it also does is that say you want to give free shipping or something, you tell them $5 away from free shipping, $10 away from free shipping. So this is also a very good app. Then Shop Sync, I don't know what this does. Stamped.io reviews, it's similar to this product reviews here. Then sticky add to cart booster. So on your Shopify, like naturally there's no cart design, there's no add to cart. You have to click the product and then the person adds to cart. But with this, as you're seeing the page, there's a cart there that you can actually click and it takes you to checkout. And that's basically that. I think I've pretty much covered everything. If there's anything I didn't cover and you have questions as regards this, then definitely let me know. I'll be happy to do a video about it. So yeah, and that's the end. I'm actually super tired, so yeah, that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a thumbs up, like this video, and share with your friends. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help you and answer them. Bye guys. And shop all our lashes and hair. They're like super bomb. They're really nice. As you can see, this one, I've had this one for about 8 months and counting, and it's super nice. It doesn't tangle, it doesn't, I mean, sheds, but not a lot. All hair sheds, like even your natural hair sheds. If anybody tells you your hair doesn't shed, that person is a liar. So yeah, just saying that. And bye guys.